This video is for all three of these people, all three of this section. Teenagers, their parents, or their caregivers. These are all the things they should be learning. Whether you're teaching them, you're asking them to look at it, it doesn't matter. These are the things that they need to be learning. Years ago, investment was only for the rich. Well, I'm here to tell you that investment is not only for the rich. You need to teach your teenager how to make their money work for them as soon as possible, even when you start giving them allowance. For example, my 16-year-old, I started him in a little broker account with $1,000, and he's actually trading in it. And in today's society, with our broker account, there's no cost for trading. So he's looking at the stocks, he's looking at different things. The other day, he saw the charging stations for Tesla that we rented in Canada, and he's like, "Mom, this is a good stock. I think I'm going to try it. Let me look up the company." So, as teenagers, likelihood of what you are interested in your society or the things that you're doing, there's stocks out there that you can look at the company and invest in that company and see where it's going. Learning about the company is how you start to invest when it comes to stock market investment or mutual fund investment. You might not, he buys one or two stocks. He does not buy a lot, but it's his way of learning how to invest. So that is why I started him with that account. His older brother started with a Roth IRA. He was self-managing it. So we got him his Roth IRA when he started working. He's still self-managing it, and he's still doing very well. I've talked to him about it the other day, and he's like, "Mom, I've doubled my money in 5 years with my Roth IRA." Now, you want to make sure that you're doing, but he's looking at it. This is kind of his learning tool. He's learning how to understand what it is with the companies. So, you want to explore the power of compounded interest. And one of that might be dividends. So, you want to be able to motivate your teenager, or if you're a teenager, motivate yourself and start investing as early as possible. So as early as, you want to start teaching there, it's never too early. I mean, when the kids get in a little while, you can start at a younger age. Mine was started at 16 and 14. You want to be able to explore your children. You as a teenager want to be able to explore in that. I'll give you another example. My older son, when he was a teenager, used to work for the school district in the summertime. They gave him retirement money in a retirement account. Of course, they give you the option when you were working when you were not working at the job anymore to take the money out. It was not a lot of money. It was like $200. It's already $300 right now. And we just left it there. He doesn't remember it's there. I remember it's there, but he doesn't remember it's there. It's sitting there. It's earning interest. It's earning dividends. It's $200. It became $300. That's 50% over, I would say maybe 6 or 7 years. So, those are all little investing things that you need to, you have that are motivations. You want to be motivated to start doing this as soon as possible. Luckily, there are plenty of ways that you can invest. There are lots of ways that you can open your account. There's many brokerage accounts that are broker houses that are able to help you to invest in the stock market. You can do IRAs, you can do self-managed IRAs, you can do your own self-managed account just to play with it with $1,000 or a couple of $1,000. There are plenty of ways for a teenager to start investing. And teenagers know a lot about the internet, the World Wide Web, know a lot about the world, and they understand how to research these companies better than a lot of people. So, and we have so many research tools today on how you can learn about a company that you want to invest in. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. That I definitely think that is possible. Once you are curious about it, you can start working on it. It's never too early to do that. The other things that teenagers need to do is build their skills, understand financial literacy, understand, what propels success, understand, that understanding your money management skills is important. to commit time to as learning other skills. So yes, you need to learn career skills, and yes, you need to learn, what it is that you want to be, and making sure that you're doing marketable degrees and things like that. But if you don't know how to manage your money, all of that goes to the waste. All of that goes, you could be making all of that money and it goes to the waste because you don't know how to manage it. You don't know how to properly align it to give you the most fulfilling life possible. Because if you know your money management skills and you're building your money management skill and you're financially literate at any age, you are able to use your money, control your money to help you build the best possible life, because that's the end all be all, is we want to be able to control our money so we can live the best possible life. That's what our goal is at any age, so money management skills are just as important as your job skills. Understanding money around the house, understanding your basic financial skills that you need to learn. You need to learn about, what about your grocery shopping, your meal planning, your budgeting, your cooking, handyman tasks. These are all basic skills that you need to learn. Well, money management, money affects all those skills. So once you learn about money management and how it affects all the skills that you're thinking about, you're going to be able to work in a world and grow your income in a world when you're an entrepreneur, when you're a web designer, when you're whatever it is that your career goal is, you're going to be able to continuously learn new skills to help you with your finance. So when you're starting as a teenager, or you're starting as a child, or you're starting as a kid, it is just one building block. So money management, financial literacy, financial goals are all one building block at a time. It's never, I learned this and I'm done. You build your blocks. So you start as early as possible and you continue to build your blocks. You continue to build on your financial knowledge. You continue to hone in on your smart money habits so you can make better money choices. You want to, as teenagers, you want to start by creating your own income stream. In today's world, I see teenagers that are making money on TikTok and YouTube and making money on gaming, and there are so many different income streams. Not just, you can still be working at Publix and making an income stream. My older son was a referee at soccer. He walked dogs. That was one of his income stream. He worked for, as a cashier. He did all these little things and to have his income stream. So, you want to continue to be able to do that. My younger son is taking a little longer to do that, but he's going to figure it out. But we want to be able to understand that, financial success helps us to build ourselves. So later in life, as we work now towards getting ourselves there and learning these skills, it helps us in our later in life too. The one thing that teenagers need to understand, that it's always a shock for them, is understanding the difference between your gross pay and your net pay. So teenagers think, okay, if they're at Publix, they get their first job, they're making $100. They don't understand the big difference between their net pay and their gross pay. So essentially your gross pay is the sum of the amount of hours that you work. So let's say you work $20 an hour for 5 hours. So that's $20. That's $100. So for example, you do that so your gross pay is $100. But don't think it's your gross pay that you take home. So a lot of teenagers are surprised, they don't understand that your gross pay is the amount of hours. So if it's $100, they don't understand that they have to pay taxes on that. That is a big understanding. You need to teach your teenagers. Teenagers need to understand the effects of taxes on their income, so if your gross pay is one thing, your net pay is a different thing. Your gross pay is the amount of hours you work times your hourly rate. Then you have to minus your taxes, and that's the money you bring home. That is your net pay. I cannot tell you how many teenagers I've seen get disappointed when they get their check and they're like, this is not my money. What happened here? So, you need to, that's something that you need to teach your teenagers. That's probably should have been the number one thing that I brought up here, is the difference when a teenager starts working, what is their gross pay and what is their net pay. Financial literacy for teenagers, also we need to understand debt, but we're going to focus more on that on our next topic, which will be smart money habits for high schoolers, which we're definitely going to cover college on that. So this is Sherron, the Modern Savvy CPA. We'll continue next on smart money habits for high schoolers. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, feel free to give me a follow to get updated on new and upcoming episodes, and listen in every Tuesday and Thursday, where I teach you smart money habits so you can make better money choices with a financial goal focus.